Hey. Imagine this. You wake up, roll out of bed, look in the mirror, and instead of being like, man, another day, you're like, wow, look at me, I'm a total rock star. Okay, maybe that's a bit much for the morning vibes, but imagine starting each day with that kind of energy. Because here's the thing, unshakable self-esteem isn't some magical gift you're born with. It's something you build, just like going to the gym for those biceps or learning TikTok dances. Seriously, how do people get those so fast? Today, I'm going to hit you with the daily habits that'll turn your self-esteem into an absolute superpower. If you're tired of self-doubt crashing your party or always feeling like you're not quite enough, this is your chance to turn it all around. Let's get into it. All right, let's start with a visual. You know that little succulent you bought because everyone said it was impossible to kill? Well, it turns out you still gotta water it. Give it sunlight and, honestly, show it some love. Self-esteem is kinda like that little succulent. It doesn't thrive on neglect or random once-in-a-blue-moon attention. It needs daily care. Picture this. Self-esteem is the soil you plant all your actions, thoughts, and dreams into. If your soil is dry and neglected, it doesn't matter what amazing things you plant, they won't grow. But if you water that baby every day, oh, you're gonna see some major growth. And that's what these daily habits are about, tending to your self-esteem so it's always in bloom. Okay, real talk. How many times have you spilled your coffee, tripped over absolutely nothing, or blanked out on something important and thought, wow, I'm such an idiot? Yeah, we've all been there. But here's the twist. If your best friend did the exact same thing, would you say that to them? Probably not. You'd tell them, hey, it's no big deal. We all have those days. So why are we out here talking to ourselves like we're our own worst enemy? If you want unshakable self-esteem, you gotta start talking to yourself like your own hype squad. Like, be your own best friend. When you make a mistake, don't be that jerk in your head tearing you down. Be the one saying, it's cool, shake it off, you got this. It sounds simple, but trust me, it's game-changing. Alright, next up, let's talk about wins. Not the, I just got a promotion and won the lottery on the same day type of wins, though if that happens, congrats. I'm talking about the everyday, small wins. You see, we often wait for these big, life-changing moments to feel good about ourselves. But guess what? Life isn't made up of those huge moments. It's made up of the little things we do every single day. You made it out of bed on time this morning? Boom. Win. You answered that email that's been haunting your inbox? Win. You resisted the urge to binge watch the entire new season of your favorite show so you could focus on that project? Huge. Freaking win. Start recognizing the small wins and watch how quickly your self-esteem grows. It's like giving yourself a mini high five every time you accomplish something. And seriously, don't wait for someone else to clap for you. Learn to clap for yourself. The infamous scroll spiral. You know what I'm talking about. You're on Instagram or TikTok, just chilling, when suddenly you're neck deep in someone else's highlight reel. Their perfect vacation, their toned abs, their picture-perfect brunch. And all of a sudden, your life feels, well, kinda lame. But here's the thing. Social media is basically everyone's best 5% of life, while you're comparing it to 100% of yours, bad days and all. It's not a fair fight, and your self-esteem, it takes a major hit every time you scroll and compare. So here's your habit. Take intentional breaks from social media. Set boundaries with your phone. You're not missing out on anything real, trust me. Instead, focus on your own moments, the things you're doing, the things that make your life uniquely awesome. Okay, real talk. Who here has ever had one of those lazy days where you feel kinda meh, but then you get up, dance around, go for a walk, or hit the gym, and suddenly you feel so much better? Yep, that's the magic of endorphins. Your body and mind are connected in the coolest ways. And here's the fun part. Moving your body is one of the fastest ways to shake off self-doubt and get those feel-good vibes flowing. You don't have to be a fitness guru or a marathon runner to get the benefits. Even a little 10-minute dance party in your room can make you feel like the main character of your life. Make it a habit to move your body every day, whether it's a workout, a walk, or just some stretches. You'll feel the shift, trust me. Let's talk boundaries. Ever had someone drain your energy, make you feel small, or guilt trip you into doing something you didn't want to do? Yeah, we've all been there, and it sucks. But here's the truth. You have more control over your life than you think. Setting boundaries is like putting up a big neon sign that says, "Hey, I respect myself, and I won't let anyone walk all over me." Whether it's saying no to that extra shift when you're exhausted, or cutting off toxic relationships, boundaries are essential for protecting your self-esteem. When you respect your own limits, you're showing yourself that you matter. And trust me, that is a confidence boost like no other. Okay, this one is gold. If there's one habit that can shift your self-esteem faster than almost anything else, it's gratitude. I know, you've probably heard this a million times before, but seriously, there's a reason everyone talks about it. Gratitude is like a cheat code for your brain. When you practice gratitude, you're training your mind to focus on the good things. And when you focus on the good, you start seeing more good. Here's how to make it a habit. Every morning or before bed, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big things. It could be as simple as, I'm grateful for my morning coffee, I'm grateful for my comfy bed, or I'm grateful for that funny meme I saw today. The point is, the more you practice gratitude, the more you'll realize just how much you have going for you. And that's pure self-esteem fuel. You ever notice how certain people make you feel like you're walking on sunshine, and others make you feel like a deflated balloon? Yeah, the people you hang out with matter, like a lot. If you're constantly around people who are negative, draining, or don't believe in you, it's going to take a toll on your self-esteem. But when you surround yourself with people who hype you up, who support you, and who genuinely want to see you win, well, that's when the magic happens. These are your people, your vibe tribe. Make sure the energy around you matches the energy you want to feel. Here's the thing. Confidence doesn't grow in your comfort zone. It grows every time you do something that pushes you just a little bit outside of it. I'm not saying you need to jump out of a plane unless that's your thing, but small, daily challenges? That's where the real confidence comes from. Speak up in that meeting. Try that new class. Post that video. Every time you do something that scares you, even just a little, you're proving to yourself that you're capable. And guess what happens when you keep doing that? Your self-esteem levels up, like a boss. Alright, I'm about to drop some self-care truth on you. Taking time for yourself isn't selfish. It's essential. You can't pour from an empty cup, right? So every day, make sure you're doing at least one thing that's just for you. Maybe it's a bubble bath, reading a book, binging your favorite Netflix series, or just doing absolutely nothing. Because let's be real, sometimes doing nothing is exactly what you need. Taking time for yourself shows that you value your well-being. It's like putting on your own oxygen mask first. You've got to take care of you to keep your self-esteem strong. And last, but definitely not least, progress over perfection. Look, nobody is perfect. Not even that person who seems to have it all together on social media. Perfection isn't real, but progress? That's where the magic happens. Every time you make a little bit of progress, whether it's in your career, relationships, health, or personal growth, you're moving forward. You're evolving. And that's what really matters. So stop waiting to be perfect before you feel confident. Start appreciating the progress you're making right now, and watch how your self-esteem grows. Alright fam, that's a wrap. We've covered the daily habits that will help you build unshakable self-esteem, one small step at a time. Remember, it's all about the little things you do every single day. The way you talk to yourself, the boundaries you set, the small wins you celebrate. You've got the power to level up your self-esteem and become the most confident version of yourself. And hey, if you found this video helpful, make sure to check out my other videos. It's all part of becoming that unstoppable, confident person you're meant to be. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss out on more tips to level up your life. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Now go out there and crush it.